not imaginary ones, and that includes her surprised parents. Gentle and humorous with a touch of mystery. Chapter 1. A House, a Cat, and Some Fossils.
"All right back there?"
said Maria's father. Not much longer now, said Maria's mother. Neither of them turned round. The backs of their heads rode smoothly forward between the landscapes that unrolled at either side of the car. Hedges, trees, fields, houses that came and went before there was time to examine them. Fields with corn, fields with animals. From time to time, on the left, snatches of a milky green sea bordered with a ribbon of golden sand or shingle. That is the English Channel, said Maria inside her head, to the ashtray on the back of the car seat. The sea. We have come to spend our summer holiday beside it, because that is what people do. You go down to the beach every day and run about and shout and build sandcastles and all that. You have blown up rubber animals and iced lollies, and there is sand in your bed at night. You do that in August. As far as I know, everybody in the world does. The car slowed down and turned into the forecourt of a garage. "Quad Green Shield stamps!" screamed the garage. "Wineglass offer! Jigsaws! Great painting of the world!"
"Just short of 3 hours,"
said Mr. Foster.
"Not bad."
"Quite good traffic," said Mrs. Foster. They both turned round now to look at Maria, with kindly smiles.
"You're very quiet."
"Not feeling sick or anything?" Maria said she was quite all right and she wasn't feeling sick. She watched her father get out of the car and start to fill it with petrol from the pump. He was wearing a special new holiday shirt. She could tell it was a holiday shirt because it had red and blue stripes. His shirts for ordinary life were never striped. On the far side of the petrol pump, another car drew up. It was full of children, most of them small and several of them wailing. A boy of about Maria's age looked at her for a moment through the window, his expression irritable and bored. A woman got out of the car, saying loudly, "Now just shut up for a moment, the lot of you!" Maria stared at the face of the petrol pump. It had a benevolent face, if you discounted a bright orange sticker across its forehead, which referred to the wineglass offer.
"Noisy lot,"
said the petrol pump.
"You get all kinds this time of year."
"I expect you do," said Maria. "It'll be your busy season, I should imagine."
"Too right,"
said the petrol pump.
"It's all go. Rushed off my feet I am, if you see what I mean."
In the other car, the two youngest children had struck up a piercing argument about who had kicked whom, and the petrol pump spluttered as it clocked up the next gallon.
"Excuse me. It goes right through my head, that racket. Personally, I prefer a nice, quiet child. You're just the one, are you?"
"That's right," said Maria. "I'm an only."
"Very nice, too," said the petrol pump, "I dare say. Had a good journey down?"
"Not bad," said Maria. "We had quite good traffic."
"I'll tell you where you get good traffic," said the petrol pump with animation. "The coast road on a Saturday night, nose to tail all the way. Spectacular. Now that's what I call traffic."
"We get good rush hours," said Maria, "where we live, on the edge of London."
"Is that so? Jammed solid, that kind of thing?"
There was no time for more. Maria's father got into the car again and started the engine.
"Cheerio," said the petrol pump. "Nice meeting you. All the best. Take care. Don't do anything I wouldn't."
"Right you are," said Maria. "Thanks for the petrol."
"You're welcome."
Back behind her parents' travelling heads, with Dorset unrolling tidily at each side of her, Maria hoped there would be something to talk to at this holiday house her parents had rented for the month. You can always talk to people, of course. It's usual, indeed. The trouble with people is that they expect you to say particular things, and so you end up saying what they expect, or want, and they usually end up saying what you expected them to. Grown-ups, Maria had noticed, spent much time telling each other what the weather was like, or wondering aloud if one thing would happen or another. She herself quite liked to talk to her mother, but somehow her mother was always about to go out, or into another room, and by the time Maria had got to the point of the conversation, she had gone. Her father, when she talked to him, would listen with distant kindliness, but not as though what she said were of any great importance, which, of course, it might not be.